Alrighty gamers, it is time. We're gonna begin our next project. Now my next project is going to be the Harbinger of Decay. This has long been, aka like 6 months. It's been one of my favorite miniatures. So this one came out relatively recently and I've been wanting to paint this thing for quite a while now. It is super cool. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really nice. Let me maybe lower the ISO of the camera just a little bit. How do I do this again though? That's the main question. I can do it like this, I guess. There we go, that should be slightly darker. Super cool miniature. However, right from the start, I have a little bit of actual battle damage to report on this miniature. So I want you guys to know that I have spent hours preparing for this particular painting, okay? I have written myself an entire document, basically, following along with a couple of YouTube. Is the excited to continue with. Okay. Oh shit. What did I do? Okay, fine. I'll mute. Fine, I'll mute. Okay. Okay. A niche skin. Turbo charge paint. Jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna bright. I'm trying to. Might commission a Belisar. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how much commission painting. I think it's a painting. Back to the butt. Back to the butt. Back to reality. Back to the butt. I guess you need maybe a little too much in distribution, production. How expensive are these miniatures? How expensive are these miniatures? How much do you think this cost, Epsilon? So it comes plastic on a sprue inside of a cardboard box. But obviously the real money is in distribution. I did mute myself. I did. With the blow dryer again. Have some. I'm kind of leaning towards. Maybe we should do both. The lights. Okay. 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 I think that's where we're gonna leave it. Pretty pleased with all of it. And then the rest of it over. Nice catch there. I did not realize that part. Catch there. I did not realize that part. Is it okay if we listen to jazz today? Is jazz acceptable? Oh wait, I need to. Where's? Are you so that different? Or is this a sore spot? Splotchy. It does. It's just that it doesn't right now. I'm hopeful for it. But I'm hopeful for it. Immortal Gates of Pyre? I don't really know. Immortal Gates of Pyre? I don't really know much about that game. I had like a meeting with the developers of it years ago at this point. And I feel like that game has been in limbo for ages, but I mean, if it comes out, when it comes out, I will check it out. Exactly, Yugian. Like I did like Linkin Park. Back in Dragons. Imagine Linkin Park. Back in the day, I used to listen to a lot. I used to listen to that type of music all the time. Like Linkin Park, Blink 182. What else? Metallica, Imagine Dragon. These no. Red Hot Chili Peppers. There was some of that too. Yeah, but that was a little. Imagine Dragon. These no. Imagine Dragons. Metallica a little bit. Imagine Dragons. Imagine Dragon. These no. Imagine Dragon. These no. Imagine Dragons. Time because I have to do. What else do I have to do? All of the different letter bits. I want to use some of the big parts. Not bad. Alrighty, gamers. X. That's the goal. So we're doing all of. Sick. Damn. Sick. Very nice. Thank you, dude. It's very generous of you. Wrong color. We're not quite first. We'll bring up. I just want a tiny little bit of. I did use a wash on the face. I've done a dry brush at that point, which is what we're going to be using once. Do I have any paint on my brush? This horse. Do I? is horse. Do I have... Do I have any paint on my brush? Hold up. So we've done quite a few steps to get the skin to this point, but I'm actually very happy with how it looks right now. I saw a really cool diorama with this model. Basically, as he wandered through the forest, the plants behind him died. Oh, snap. Painting would be pronounced E, but the exact same lettering. All vowels are in general English would be pronounced, which is a bit confusing for me. So when Lena says long E, I think A and not E. We don't really have Josh. We have Jos, which would be like, we don't really have Josh. We have Jos, which I guess we hear the refrigerator. I should go grab it. I don't want to flex, but my washing machine is running for a sec. And a refrigerator. Get wrecked. My washing machine is running for a sec. It is. My washing machine is like an to like fucking, then it doesn't really work. You have to, I'm trying. Let me go ahead and switch microphones. Let me see. Or some of this. Wait, how long has it to be costing that much? But I do see a lot of folks using them. Wait, how long has my microphone been off for? What? Alex, to It's been off for a while. I've been talking this entire time to myself. Nice. You have been silent for a... How long was I not talking for? 5+ minutes? Are you kidding? You have been silent for a long... You have been silent for a long time. I thought you were concentrating. Holy crap. I was answering you guys' questions for... How long was I not talking for? And how I was looking at my sub goal, and how my sub goal seemed to be pretty wild as well suddenly. Oh, you did hear the part about the sub bomb? Okay, good. Alright, gamers. Take 2 as far as the miniature painting goes today. Apparently, my microphone was muted for about 5 minutes there because it ran out of charge because my USB charger broke. Going on and on and on and on. An audio interface. Tomorrow, I guess. Anything. Something to myself. Press the power button one more time. Okay. For like any gas any. Dylan was recently flexing on a stream. Dylan was recently flexing on a stream, not having any gas anymore in his home either. No gas. Definitely not using firewood for heating, I can imagine. That's a flex and a half. Regular flight. Yeah. Better other than the carbon footprint, I guess. Maybe not better in that regard, but yeah, it did make it a lot more. But it really does make flying 10 times more fun. Little bit of a gold color, And the one time I ask, they're like, oh yeah, no, that's not a problem. And it was glorious. It was about 10 times better than a regular, yeah. Better other than the carbon footprint, I guess, but maybe not better in that regard. But yeah, it did make it a lot more comfortable. Yeah, I never understood people shelling out that additional amount of money, but it really does make flying 10 times more fun. A little bit of a gold color, maybe not better in that regard. But maybe not better in that regard. But yeah, it did make it a maybe not better in that regard. See ya. From that. There we go. Gonna spear it all over the. Yeah, I'll probably relayer some of the sections. Get it in that direction. Yeah, I'll probably relayer. Yeah, I'll probably relayer some of the sections at a later time. Yeah. That's what she said. I'm not gonna touch it again. I'm not gonna touch it again. I'm not gonna touch it again. Well, we'll touch it again tomorrow. That's what she said. Well, we'll touch it again tomorrow. That's what she said. Well, we'll touch it again tomorrow. That's what she said. Do you reckon my microphone charged this time around? Oh, gee, oh, I think it did. Oh my god, why is this one so loud? Is relayering? If I can. I want to have a slightly brighter highlight on the mask, even though it's unrealistic. Mostly because I want, you know, the attention to be drawn to the middle of the guy's face, like right over here. I want to have a slightly brighter. If anybody has any suggestions, by the way, please feel free to let me know. Feedback always appreciated, as per usual. Mostly because I want, you know, mostly because I want, you know, the attention to be drawn to. Mostly because I want, you know, the attention to be drawn to the middle of the guy's face, like right over here. There's no eyeballs on this guy, it's just like a visor. Keyboard. This is kind of a sketchy little section here. It's the same for... They're all over... Apparently some of them were actually like given away. It's kind of sad. A few of them are actually in Egypt. It's kind of sad. Apparently some of them were actually like given away. Apparently some of them were actually like given away by the Egyptian government because they ran out of money. So they're like, here, have some of our irreplaceable history. Apparently some of them were actually like... It's Bobby. Good. Good. Okay, sorry.
China will grow larger.
I am very happy with how this thing is coming along. Yeah. It'll look nice when it's done.
It'll look real nice when it's done. China will grow larger.
Bring on the scaffold. Okay, sorry. Test, test, test. Hey, nice. We have a mic. No, I don't paint armies. I am just... Here's the green. Shall we do a little... Stop dancing, camera. So I tried doing some highlighting on all... So I tried doing some highlighting on all of the green plate. Checking. Is going much better with less. I tend to sometimes over... It seems to work much better. Putting very small amounts on my... Okay. Putting very... Putting very small amounts on my brush, but it seems to work much better when you have far less on the brush. I tend to sometimes overload my brush for this sort of process, I'm now realizing. This is better. I'm also very happy with... I didn't even spend a lot of time on that. Yeah. Yeah, I think once we... Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Who won? Showing your belly, okay? There's never showing your... I think Toby won. Congratulations, mate. You did it. Gamers. Gamers, gamers, gamers. That's your... So, this is what I did on the Glotkin as well. And I guess it makes sense for those to be a little pinkish. Although maybe... Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll make a little bit more of it. I'll make a little bit more of it with Karaberg and then some medium again. Kind of stipple some of this on there. Like tiny. Okay. Okay. There's a painting brand called there. Nice. Today we're doing jazz before I even ever streamed. Okay. There we go. Maybe it's easier like this. Yeah. A little bit of moist. I need to introduce a little bit of my palette is a little dry. My palette is a little dry. My palette is a little dry. I need to introduce a little bit of moist. Maybe it's easier like this. Yeah. Easy bottle. Okay. We'll start. Should I appreciate your multiple year commitment before I even ever streamed? The drying time of these mini. The drying time of these minis is relatively like short though. We're not using, I haven't used any oil. There's no, long time. Thank you very much. Yeah, you can paint minis whatever color you like. Yeah, you can paint minis whatever color. I think the base will look. Appreciate it. Thank you. Gamers, today is the day that we are finally going to be finishing, I think, at the shining down on. Yeah. Phew. It's all that October. Yogi tried to rob me. No, it's okay, it's okay. It was meant as a compliment, which I appreciate. You got me. Erschwicht. Aber natürlich. Ich liebe Erschwicht. I don't know what it means, but I love it anyways. You got me. I would add some matte patches into the mud. I would add some Like never a little bit on the light. I'm gonna spend some time as well taking pictures of this guy sometime this week. I'll post some as well on socials and whatnot. It's gonna be fun.